name is Oliver, and I'm 10 years old. Today's scripture reading is Genesis chapter 7, verses 6 through 24. Noah was 600 years old when the floodwaters came to earth. And Noah and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives entered the ark to escape the waters of the flood. Pairs of clean and unclean animals, of birds and all creatures that move along the ground, male and female, came to Noah's ark and entered in it, as God had commanded Noah. And after the 7 days the floodwaters came on the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, the 17th day of the second month, on that day all the springs in the great deep burst forth, and the floodgates of heavens were opened, and rain fell on earth 40 days and 40 nights. On that very day, Noah and his sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, together with his wives and his wives of his 3 sons, entered the ark. They had with them every wild animal according to its kind, all livestock according to their kind, every creature that moves along the ground according to its kind, and every bird according to its kind. Everything with wings, pairs of all creatures that had the breath of life in them, came to Noah and entered the ark. The animals were male and female of every living thing. As God has commanded Noah, the Lord shut him in. For 40 days the flood kept coming on the earth, and as the waters increased, they lifted the ark high above the earth. The waters rose and increased greatly on the earth, and the ark floated on the surface of the water. They rose greatly on the earth, and all the high mountains under the entire heavens were covered. The water rose and covered the mountains into a depth of more than 15 cubits. Every living thing that moved on land perished: birds, livestock, wild animals, all the creatures that swarm over the earth, and all mankind. Everything on dry land that had the breath of life in its nostrils died. Every living thing on the face of the earth was wiped out: people and animals, and the creatures that moved along the ground and the birds were wiped from the earth. Only Noah was left, and those with him in the ark. The waters flooded the earth for 150 days.